All good. All good. What up? What up? What up? What up? More complex sport.
What was up with your boy Baker? Co-acting stingy, conflict of sports.
I just say the boot is Eazyana, man.
Yeah,
Man. Happy New
let you
Year,
know,
fellas.
man.
It's a new year, man.
Yes, sir. Happy New Year.
2023, man.
First
Yeah,
year.
first
First of the year. And listen, I wasn't going to say nothing when we was doing the recap, and I told y'all last show how I felt about 2023. What Jordan topic we talking about? Because I'm going to make one. I told you, I ain't forget.
We're not talking about Jordan.
Well, I'm every time I got something for y'all. MJ, the year MJ.
Hey, no, we could drop something, in that, since it's Jordan year, like you put it.
Yeah.
But
not to throw off the categories. The only thing I'm gonna say about Jordan, I'm done with it. If I was on MJ marketing team, the year 2023, for this year, only the Jordans that he wore when he was the Chicago Bulls should have came out. For this year alone, every color he wore in a game.
What should have?
The shoes, the only shoes that would have came out this year was the ones he started wearing in game. Like the only ones he won games from the beginning to the end of the year. It would have just been that colorway. All the way to the Wizards.
Damn. God.
Because that's how many shoes they got coming out now. You know how many pair of Jordans they drop in 1 year? That's enough pair of shoes to do the retro year. That'd be so fire. That'd have been so fire. But we can go ahead though. That's all I have to say. I'm just throwing it out there just in case somebody looking for somebody on their marketing team with some fresh ideas. Because they would have broke the bank with that. People would have been trying to get them shoes just off the strength that some of them colorways ain't never came back out.
Man, some of the colorways shouldn't come out. Fuck.
No, I'm just saying like the ones he actually wore, like if he wore it in a game during the season and the playoffs, that shoe should drop in the order he wore it all the way until December.
Oh shit! I think every one he done wore came out. Every colorway he wore came out.
Not twice.
That bitch about been out 3 times.
No, man, they changed the style of the shoe come out, but not the actual retro or OG color. Like they'll throw it in there and they change the bottom. Like the breads, for example. The breads, the patent leather on the bread is higher now. Is the same colorway,
right, so
but it's not the same.
But why would they release the bread again then if it came out?
No, they didn't release the actual original.
They never released the original one that Jordan.
They did, but they don't release it to where they release it now. Like if I would have to show you in the group. Like it's the same shoe, but it's
I
not
understand
the same
what
shoe.
you're saying. So, but what I'm saying, have they ever released the original one? I know they making. I know they changed like certain things now, but have they ever one time?
So if I was to recall, like the Bread 11s, I would say they released the original one time after they came out with it.
Right. So they started out twice.
No, they remade the shoe, but they changed the color of the bottom, like
so for example, right. So it wasn't. So they never dropped the original shoe again.
Once, I think. No, twice. Yeah, you said it right. The original time.
Right. And then, they dropped it the original time, and then they dropped it one more time, only once.
Right, like in the early 2000s or stuff.
That's enough.
Early 2000. No, they get to be retro year.
Nah.
And they do that not because the people got so cold at copying the shoe. They gotta change shit on the shoe so that they don't know exactly how the shoe gonna be out, so they can get like it's all kind of shit that go with it.
Yeah.
But let's kick it.
Let's get into some of these topics. First thing, we had the college playoff semifinal games this weekend. First game, TCU versus Michigan.
First though, before we get into anything, man. First off, man, we want to send out prayers, man, to the Buffalo Bills player, man, that collapsed on the field.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hamlin.
Yeah.
Dude, young dude, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy.
So 24. And the update is he's still in critical condition. but he's showing improvement. So, you know, like you said,
cardiac arrest, man.
Family. Yeah, that was a scary sight because you see crazy injuries, in football games, but nothing to where somebody has to have CPR.
Right.
And that was an unfortunate situation, man. Scary sight to see.
Scary, definitely, man.
Also, and, I would say, especially young as he is right now, he pulls through. And his family too. I would hope they would, look, we gonna shut football down.
I mean, that's easy to say. I disagree with you on that because every sport has.
But I say, the reason why I say it is because this one is not like what tearing the ACL or something. This is your heart. This is dealing with his heart.
Right.
So that's that, and it came from impact of a, it came from the sudden impact. So that's the type of injury that happened where it's like, what, I'm not gonna risk this happening again. Because that's a life or death situation that man was in on the field.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. Like, I'm kind of on the fence with it about it. Like I say, man, because I've seen some players come back from, some horrific injuries, but none like this one. So
yeah,
but I think he's gonna make the right choice.
Yeah.
Of what how he should handle his career moving forward.
Yeah.
Also, man, T. Higgins, man, because he was the last person who was body to body with him. Also, I was reading something saying that he haven't left the hospital since.
Yeah.
He one of the ones who haven't left the hospital since, man.
Yeah, they like they're actually friends. Like they, what I'm saying, like they were in camps together.
Yeah. I seen something with an ex-football player. He was like, man, honestly, he was like, if that was him or just whatever, he wouldn't return to football. Basically, he was like, man, I wouldn't even let my kids play football right now. Like, I basically played football. I did that because I wanted to make so my kids don't have to hurt their body that way. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But I mean, football, very physical sport. So I mean, I just hope that man pull through and he'll get to his career later, whether he never play again, whether he play 10 years from now.
Yeah.
I feel like anything can happen with any sport if, like, for most people, we all know that you can die multiple ways. Not saying that I'm not on wood with that, but the way I said that, but you could be playing basketball and somebody with strength do a fast pass at you, hit you in the head and kill you. Like, it don't have to be your heart.
Yeah.
I just feel that in certain situations, but I'm saying in certain situations, it was unfortunate it happened to him like that. I feel that, I mean, the way it happened with the hit, I can't see how that would be a problem, but that can also be something that was already going on with him that he didn't know about, like a Chris Bosh. You know what I'm saying?
So what one of the doctors said, so how that it's something rare that happens. So basically the doctor was explaining it when something like that happens the way it happened is because
I'm gonna be right back.
Okay. Well, it's the sudden impact.
Yeah.
And it's like the timing of the heartbeat.
Yeah.
at that specific time of the impact, and
Right.
looking at it, it don't seem like it, it don't even seem like it was
Right.
a hard tackle or hit.
No, because he got right up, man. He got right up, and then you know what I'm saying. Then went down. So it was, like you said, it wasn't that much of a hit to where he stumbled or to where he was laid out on the ground.
Yeah, but looking at it, from our view on the TV, it didn't look like it was a hard hit. But for them being on the field, there's two grown men coming at each other, and that sudden impact. But that was definitely something scary to see. A lot of players, fans, everybody, was showing love, sending their prayers to him, his family.
His toy job raised like $3 million.
Yeah. It's also unfortunate that some people are very insensitive to certain things. Mr. Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
He tried to come back. He tried to come back and apologize, but it's like the damage is already done. The damage is already done. And even if what he was getting, even if the point he was trying to make was supposed to be sarcastic towards the NFL, you have to actually think about what you're trying to say. Because if you don't think about what you tweeting before you tweet it, it's not going to come off how you think it's going to come off.
What's up, world? This your girl Smiley Love of Smiley Crafts and Things. And basically, I make handmade crafts with resin and epoxy. And I also resell jewelry as well. So follow my Instagram. It's smileycrafts.things, THANGS. And by using FOH podcast, when you DM me, I will take off 15% off your purchase. Thank you.
And that was very, like, the tweet that Skip Bayless put out there is like, okay, Skip, what are you doing? Like, what are you doing?
I'm gonna keep it real, man. It wasn't so much a tweet for me about Skip, man. It wasn't a tweet. It wasn't until today.
He said he wasn't taking it down.
He wasn't taking it down, and he just, Shannon was just doing his introduction. Like the show just come on, he doing his introduction, and you blatantly cut him off. Like now y'all arguing on the show. Like instead of you just letting him do his entry, let him introduce himself, do the show, how y'all do it, and then you respond, well, hey, Skip, to my knowledge, man, that wasn't gonna be mentioned today. Can we move forward from that? And whatever. But to straight just like, look, man, I ain't taking it down. I stand on that and just keep cutting them off. You know what I'm saying? Like even after Shannon was explaining, hey, look, Skip, all I was gonna say was this. I wasn't gonna get into detail about it. I was just recapping what was going on.
Yeah.
That's what got to me. And I was like, you know what? Yeah, man. Onk out of there. Once his contract is up, he out of there.
And then another thing, when Shannon was saying, Skip was saying, he was trying to say that nobody at the network had a problem with the tweet, and Shannon was like, no, the obviously the network wanted you, to.
He said the boss. He said the boss.
Apologize. The boss wanted you to apologize. So obviously they did have a problem with it.
Yeah.
So he's definitely been showing his true colors, on the show, the last couple of weeks. you know, taking personal shots at Shannon Sharp, you know, a few weeks ago, you know, defending Tom Brady, you know, and then, you know, this unfortunate situation, you know, where he's just insensitive. But
Yeah.
you know,
On God of that, man. Sometimes, bro, you know what? Sometimes it's just best not to say nothing. Like, you don't always have to be the try.
yeah,
You don't always have to speak your mind. You don't always have to be the first person to report something or just speak on something. Like,
yeah.
it's okay
But
to,
sometimes, like
you
you
know,
said, sometimes it's not worth it because the other party won't accept it anyway. So,
yeah.
like he said, you know, sorry, go ahead, you know, and that's all you got to do sometimes. But like we said, man, you know, we all send prayers up to Damar Hamlin, you know,
Yeah.
him and his family, you know.
Yes.
Uh, but yeah, man, the college playoff semifinal games, both games were
Man, I ain't gonna
both.
lie, bro. Georgia was scaring me. Like, and like Georgia, bro. Man, I don't know.
Yeah, I was scared for a little while too for Georgia because you know, that was my pick. I was going, you know, I picked Georgia to win,
Yeah. Yeah.
but they definitely have some flaws they need to fix before Monday night. You know, in their defense, you know, with the DV with the secondary, you
Yeah.
know, because Ohio State was passing the receivers was killing Georgia DBs.
Was killing them.
You know, Marvin Harrison Jr. was out there
Oh my God.
looking like Marvin Harrison.
Oh my God, he's looking like his daddy, man. The
You know
kid
what I'm
was
saying?
like his daddy, man.
And he, you know what I'm saying? He's a taller version of Marvin Harrison. You know, a taller version, a 6'4" version of Marvin Harrison. Marvin
Wow.
Harrison was like 6 foot, I think. I think Marvin Harrison was just like 6 foot.
Yeah.
Wasn't even 200 pounds. So Junior is a 6'4" and over 200-pound version of his dad.
Hmm. Yeah, that nigga daddy was a monster, though, man. Like, he didn't want to be on the other side of that. And he was, I don't know, man. He was one of them quiet, like, he ain't talk too much. Like, you
Nope.
know what I'm saying? He ain't trash talk, he ain't none of that, man. He get out there and play.
He just let his play do the talk.
Yeah.
Let his play do the talk. But yeah, man, but you know, at the end, Georgia pulled it through. At the you know, they came back at the end and pulled it through. You
Yeah,
know,
a
they're
very close one,
defending,
man. Very
you know,
close.
they are the defending, you know, national champions. You know, so TCU gotta come with it. And speaking of TCU, that was my first time watching TCU play. I did not know TCU was that explosive on offense.
Oh my God, man. TCU,
You
man.
know, but you know, Michigan ended up making it a, you know, Michigan ended up making it a good game and came back. You know, they came back, but it wasn't enough. You know,
Hey,
they
I think TCU gonna have to play prime, huh?
next season
Next season, I think so.
probably I
Think
just
so.
have to have to wait for the schedules for next season. But yeah, man. So TCU versus Georgia for the national championship. That's you know, I would, you know, of course Georgia is going to be, you know, the Georgia is going to be the, you know what I'm saying, the favorite pick, you know. So TCU is coming into this game, you know, big underdogs. So can't wait. Monday night college football. championship. You know, we had a bunch of bowl games going on. You know, shout out to LSU winning the bowl game. Shout out Tulane.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Man. Yeah, the
Tulane, man. You know what I'm saying? Big ups to Bailey, man. Big ups to Bailey, man. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get him back. You know what I'm saying? Gotta get him back on and talk about all this championship DNA he got going on right now, man.
Yeah.
And we got some other ones, man. They got some Karen Crow LCA, that was on LSU, so that's big for a lot of them local, man, that's big for a lot of these local cats, man, that's was able to win some high school championships, and now they're on the college level winning, winning. Some are winning conference championship games and bowl games. That's big, man. That's dope right there. Yeah. That's dope. That's dope right there, man. So so with that being said, even though I think I know everybody's picks for this game, who's your pick for the championship game Monday night, TCU or Georgia?
Oh man, come on, man. Think about that. That's like going for the Falcons. When I look at that team, boy, that's the Falcons. That's a baby Falcon. That's how I look at the team, man. Baby Falcon.
That's college football. We're not talking about
I know, but that's the baby Falcon. I look at them. I don't see no bulldog. I don't see nothing. I don't see no dog. I don't see. To me, as the baby Falcons, I can't go up TCU, bro.
That's not the Falcons. That's not baby Falcons. That's the Georgia Bulldogs.
So who you going for?
Georgia Bulldogs.
That's who you going for?
Yeah.
That's why you're saying it's not the baby Falcons. I expect that from you.
I'm picking Georgia.
I expect that from you.
College football.
Yeah, you keep saying that like I don't know we're talking about college football, like I'm actually thinking we're talking about the NFL.
Yeah, but
that's the baby fucking Falcons and the ball. That's the same people.
You comparing the college team. You comparing the college team to the Falcons.
Yeah, and that's because they identify as a lower class Falcon team.
They have something Falcons don't.
It's not the colors.
They have championships.
Oh, they got college championships. We talking about college, remember?
Yeah, but they still got championships. Falcons don't have
you want to bet on something?
You want to bet on the TCU Georgia game?
Yeah, I mean, who are we talking about then? If that's not what I'm talking about, since you got to ask the question with a question, what are we talking about so I can see my bet if I'm in the right?
Go ahead. We can make that bet. I got Georgia.
All right. What you trying to bet?
I ain't betting big.
I just tell me what you trying to bet. Because I'm not throwing all these bets out there and you tell me no 3-4 times. What you trying to bet? That's what we're gonna start there with.
Reggie Bush.
Bet.
You want a 25? That's what you want?
Reggie Bush.
Well, wait, what Reggie Bush do? Since we're talking about college.
25.
Oh no, you can't bet no NFL number with no college. You gotta bet the Reggie Bush from USC.
I just said Reggie Bush number. I said Reggie Bush, so you already knew the number 25.
I thought 5 as soon as you said that.
No. So we can make that bet. I got Georgia.
Nah, boy. I ain't betting, boy. I'm still waiting on my money from you from the fantasy. I gotta get that first. I just was testing the water.
Yeah, I knew.
I'm just testing the water. I'm not betting against them, boy. Fuck both them team, boy. But I'm not going for Georgia.
Man, yeah.
You got Georgia too, E.
Man. I mean, I'm a rock with Georgia because they're the SEC, man. But TCU been balling, though. TCU been balling
Yeah.
all season, though. Honestly.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I never had a chance to really look at their schedule. I not look at the schedule, but not look at like the games and nothing like that. I see what they've been putting up.
Yeah.
But I mean, if it's an underdog in it, I'm gonna say they the underdog for sure. Because everybody gonna think that way, and it could be some shit that's gonna pop off. You just never know with football. You just never know.
Yeah,
never know.
that's the thing. You never know.
Especially
And,
college. Especially college.
And like I was saying, before you pop back in, Georgia does have some flaws in their defense, in their secondary, and Ohio State was showing that, which it started with the SEC championship game against LSU. Like when LSU started, kind of making a comeback, they was killing them, in the passing game. So there's definitely some weaknesses, in the secondary, and that's something TCU could, they could take advantage of that. They are a very explosive offense, but all in all, I just want to see a good game. I want to see a good game. I definitely don't want to see a blowout. I don't want to see a blowout. So, but still, shouts out to TCU, shout out to Georgia. No blowouts. No blowouts.
Just want to see some good football, man.
Yeah, that's all. Just see some good football. You know what I'm saying? Tank fighting this weekend. Tank back in the ring. Been a minute.
I'm starting to think that like him and this whole like arrest and just I think that has to do something with the trying to sell a fight and just to keep his name in the media, like because it's crazy.
No, that was the baby mama. That was the baby mama.
Right. But then she doubled back, and they was together the next day. And then she doubled back and make a post. She made a post like, sometimes people overreact and this and that, and he didn't try to hurt me or my baby.
Yeah, and when they do that,
we'll
grab their ass too.
You know what I'm saying? So, but like I said, I think it just has something to do with just to keep his name in the media and some.
Yeah.
I mean, bad way to do it, but I mean, Tank, man, he putting his undefeated record on the line, and hopefully he get the win. I think he gonna win.
Yeah, I think what I'm saying. When you look at his record and most of his fights, it ain't in knockouts.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, maybe not early, middle, but I can see maybe a knockout in this fight. And that's just going off of, his fights. Majority of, 95% of his fights have ended in knockout, so I could, it's possible this fight ends in a knockout as well.
Y'all know who I'm riding with.
The first Garcia on his list.
Yeah.
The first Garcia on his list. I never even heard of it. I never heard of this dude until this fight.
Yeah, you're not gonna hear about him after either. Yeah.
I swear, man, some dudes be popping up like, wait, who's this dude? But you got so much boxers out, man. You got so much boxers out there, man. You don't get a chance to hear about everybody. But I think that's the only fight. I think that's the only fight
That's worth
that came up
watching.
this weekend. Huh?
That's the only fight that's worth watching.
Yeah. Yeah. That too. That too. That's the only one we're watching. Man, I don't know what's been. I don't know what's been in the Gatorade bottles. In the NBA. What's in they what's in their recovery medicine or whatever they using, bro. These dudes been getting buckets this past week in the NBA, bro. We've seen some 50, a few 50-point games, some 40-point games, 71-point games, some 60-point games. Man, I don't know what's in their Gatorade bottles, bro. These dudes are getting buckets.
I'm gonna tell you what it is. All of the above sound good, and I would hope that nothing's in that shit because I don't want to incriminate nobody because I like everybody that's been scoring.
Okay.
But when it all boils down to it, is the referees, man. The game changed. Certain things that's allowed by the offense shouldn't be allowed by the offense. Like the game changed, and we can say the talent has evolved. The talent is better. I agree with that. I'm not one of them old school. Don't put me in no old school category saying that the old school basketball was tougher. I feel that the officiating is different. It's not the same.
And but we can't forget, you can't play defense like, you know what I'm saying, like back in the day neither.
Right. But I still feel that like with some things, I didn't see it multiple times. My 11-year-old son didn't see it multiple times. It's certain things they don't call, and when they miss the call on purpose or if they do it on accident, they don't call it on the other end to make up for it, and that shit go on the whole game damn near to where teams scoring 140, 135, 150. Not 150, but you get what I'm saying. Like it's a high scoring game when the average basketball game back in the day was in the 80s, like a good 88, 85 game. You like them boys balled out. Now the average now is 105. You know what I'm saying? Like you can look at the full quarter and see who's gonna win based off of a team going, man. Just a couple of games ago, Brooklyn Nets hit 99 points down there in the halftime. Them balls scoring 50 to 45 to 50 points a quarter. You know what I'm saying? And I just feel that it's good for entertainment. And you know, everybody want to see a bucket. But I'm more impressed these days with the blocks, the people that's actually jumping to try to block dunks.
Yeah.
Like to me, that's more exciting. I'd rather you jump and get dunked on, knowing that you playing defense, than to just let them pass by you sometimes.
Oh, and just bro, I because we talking about buckets and stuff, bro. I just gotta say this. I was watching the game earlier before we got on the Bucks and the Raptors. I kid you not. That's probably the worst first half I didn't see. Second quarter I didn't see, bro.
What they was doing? Just threes,
bro. In the second quarter, it was 18-12. In the second quarter.
Damn.
Yeah, they just couldn't get no basket. But my question was, were they shooting 3-pointers?
They was shooting everything.
But I'm saying though, the majority of the shots were from behind the arc.
Threes, twos, layup. They were, bro.
Because I'm gonna say what I've been saying. You know what I'm getting at. They push that line back, man.
they might need to. They might need to.
Because at the same time, you got a lot of players that they can shoot. But when you got them teams like that, and that's what the game is calling for, you got people that not supposed to be shooting threes, shooting fucking 3-pointers, man.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
But even the 3-point shooting teams, they go through those slumps too. You know.
Yeah, they do. But they're allowed to do that. Like the Warriors, they're allowed to have a bad 3-point game because I know next game they could put up 50 from behind the fucking arch. Like those type of teams, they earn the right to do that.
Yeah.
The teams you just named, the teams you just named don't deserve that. They don't have that. They dunk the ball, layup, go back on defense.
And speaking of the Warriors, Klay Thompson had 54 the other night. I didn't even know that. I didn't even know until I saw the headline about it. I was like, damn, they on the fight.
And the crazy thing about that though, I expect that from him. Like he's earned that right to score 50, and you like, yeah, Klay did his thing.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. Now let Draymond go for 50. I'm gonna be like, why the fuck that boy? It's 50, but why the fuck he shooting the ball so much? Like that's how I'm feeling about this. You know what I'm saying?
And they're on a 5-game win streak right now.
You know what the crazy thing? You know what the crazy thing out of it all though? The crazy thing? Man, Donovan Mitchell, the only one got hit with the drug test.
That's another thing. No. I remember it a wise man, and his name start with an E, told me this a while back.
What's that?
You know why they didn't test the mother boy. You know why.
They say it shouldn't have never happened. 71 points, it shouldn't never happen.
It happened though, so that goes back. So what y'all gonna do? They gonna find the referee? You feel what I'm saying? The referee be slipping, man.
Bro, if that's the case, bro, they can call a lane violation every night.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They can call you get a lane violation every night. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But this man dropped 71 chicken nuggets.
He'll drop 71, man.
You know what I'm saying?
I think the people played because he was close to Kobe number.
Man.
He was played. That man would have went for let's just say he went for another 11.
He broke he broke Kyrie Irving Cleveland Cavalier record.
Shit, he broke LeBron record with the 71.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That man, he
Kyrie
earned
had
that
the number. But I think Kyrie had the highest one.
You look that up, E.
What's
My
that?
phone tripping. How was the most points Kyrie scored with the Cavaliers? And then after that, if you don't mind, pull up LeBron number. Because I really don't know. But I would like to know that though. That's something that I would like to have to have in my bag.
But that was crazy though. You know what I'm saying? That man dropped, 71 of them things, and then he get hit with that drug test the next day.
And then Luka, games before that, a triple double with 60. And that man talking about like you see, huh?
Hey, that boy Mitchell, so they both Kyrie and both James got 57.
They both had 50. They both
had 57. Mitchell at 71.
Oh,
I can broke both of these shit, dog.
That's crazy, bro. I'm proud of him. I'm proud of him. I'm happy for him, though. He deserved it. Because a lot of people forget he really can ball. Like I'm not gonna sit here and discredit for what I'm about to say as far as he don't deserve that 71. But he deserved that 71 because people was trying to forget about Spot.
Man, listen, that nigga had to score 71 to win, nigga. Because
the score was?
He scored Garland points. Garland didn't even play.
But what the score was? What was the final score for that game?
Honestly, I'm not sure, man. When that was Monday.
He literally.
It was 145, 134.
Now listen, that 150 points, man. That's a lot of points, man.
And he had 71.
That's a lot of points, dude.
Yeah. But that also, you know what I'm saying? But
look, the thing about it too, that nigga numbers was close to Luka too, man. That nigga was 2 rebounds out from a triple double.
Man, that man would have got that. Them people, that's why they hold on, man. Hold on. I hope that next game, I hope he's 61.
Man, that nigga had 11 assists, 8 rebounds.
You know what I'm saying? But Giannis, you know what I'm saying? But look, they didn't, you know what I'm saying? They didn't hit the freak up with no random. Giannis had a career high last night.
Listen, that's Giannis. Giannis expected to score 55.
That's what I'm saying.
Giannis expected to score 55. You gotta realize
what I'm getting at. But this is what I'm getting at. That's a career high for Giannis.
Yeah, but also you gotta realize too, Giannis is like I say, man, Giannis is MVP caliber. He over there playing damn near by himself. You know what I'm saying? Like, and he gotta score too. Like, it's just
Well, I ain't say Giannis.
It's just he has more help than that boy over there in Cleveland. Couple role players. You got Drew Holiday. You got fucking Brook Lopez. You know what I'm saying? You got to feel. You got what's his name? Portis. You got a few players over there that could get you a few.
But we can't. But we can't even do Cleveland like that.
Man, Cleveland is garbage. Nigga, who they got?
Hold up. Cleveland was in the playoffs last season before Donovan Mitchell got that.
Yeah,
so
I understand. But with Garland. But with Garland.
And all the other pieces that they still had.
Yeah, but them niggas some shit, man. Them niggas some shits, man.
They was already over there,
man. You know how Cole do.
Them niggas got Kevin Love, man. They got Kevin Love.
Well, fuck them.
So you saying that? Hold up. So you saying that boy Evan Mobley some shit water?
Yeah.
What's his average? Let's just do it. You don't want to do it like that. If you want to explain all of that, what's his average?
No, I don't know his. I don't know his.
No, I'm saying that boy got it. What's the point?
I don't know, but look, just to say
he could have been because that boy.
Just to say, but look, they won the night. They won the night by 2 points over the Spurs. But just to say, man, that nigga had 6 points. Donovan Mitchell winning
tonight. That's just tonight.
All right, what he had the game when Donovan Mitchell scored 71.
Who we talking
about? How many points he had?
You talking about
for the 71.
For the 71.
What he had?
Man, nigga ain't even play.
Okay. All right, cool. You want him to go to the next game?
And he ain't even play.
So that's 3 points a game. All right, go to the next game.
Look, I can pull up the nigga average. I can pull up the nigga average right now. Let's see.
I bet you.
Just to say, just to say, man, them niggas shit water over there, man. They ain't got them niggas ain't got nobody, man.
What do you got? Eight. I'm going with eight.
That nigga averaged 14 and a half points. You know,
that's not that.
And he a center too. He a big man too, so you can't.
You can't.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Now is he?
No.
Let me ask you: is he a center or is he somebody playing center?
He's a center.
Right. I want to clear that up.
But they got some dog ass fucking big men in this league, like you know what I'm saying. You got niggas like Luka, you got AD, you got Brian, you know what I'm saying? You got Porzingis, you got a couple big men in the league. Giannis.
Hey, people be sleeping on Zingers, man.
Man, niggas sleep on Porzingis.
Man, that man Zingers something serious.
Niggas sleep on Porzingis, man.
Yeah, man. He just be needing to be in the. He just be needing to be in the right situation, bro.
Hey, listen, they booed that man when he got drafted.
You know what? You know what? That is him in New York, from New York, boy. They booed.
They booed that man, and that man started showing off. And it was like, oh, Phil Jackson know what the fuck he got going on. Then they traded him to Dallas, I want to say.
Yep.
Dallas another one. Boy, if they don't get Luka help over there, they ain't gonna go far.
Nah, because I feel like he one of those, he in shape, but he not in shape.
Man, nigga big out of shape.
Know what I'm saying? He in park shape. He in park shape. Yeah, he in park shape.
That nigga did this shit when he made the game winner.
Because he didn't expect that. He didn't expect that. That wasn't no, I got this. He was like, oh, that shit went in.
Yeah. Luka is kind of like a, you know what I'm saying, like that, like James Harden. You know what I'm saying? It's like you won't see them, you won't catch them like muscular or nothing, but they strong as hell. That's him.
I ain't gonna lie, that boy. The people don't be fucking with James Harden. James Harden be having his little spurts, but I mean, that man a shooter. That man,
James Harden.
James Harden a shooter.
Since he been in Philly, like he kind of like he changed his playing style around. Like he know Philly is Joel Embiid team. He like this is his team.
Yeah, he had to change that. it's a good change for him because at the end of the day, he ain't in that motherfucker trying to get to the foul line.
Say I ain't lying. I like Boston, yeah, but a nice, healthy Brooklyn team, man, I don't see them niggas beat Brooklyn.
Oh man, Brooklyn got something to prove. That's what they own right now.
I
Like
don't see them boy beating Brooklyn, boy.
Brooklyn owns some other shit right now.
Like,
but
I'm happy. I'm happy for that though, because it's long time overdue. They didn't been like the talk of the town since they got together, and they never really got to click. That shit there now. That shit there now.
They lost tonight, but that nigga Durant had 44.
That's what I'm saying.
They lost. But I mean, they still in fucking second place.
When the win streak is over.
That's all right. I like when the win streaks get knocked off early so that there's not anticipated to keep. Because if they would have kept going, that would have been a talk. Undefeated, and they would have just kept acting, and they would have been
12 games in a row, bro. That's a lot of games.
No, that's fine. But I'm saying though, but like whenever a team get over a certain amount of numbers in a row, then everybody start hyping it to where they get on their mind, or where they just be trying to win it for the streak and not to win it for basketball.
Right.
But bro, when some teams, when they get on the win streaks, man, it be like, bro, some of them win. Man, I gotta see this, bro. Because I remember in Miami they had like a 20 game win streak. I gotta look up what's the longest NBA winning streak. Like what I want to see.
If I was just to guess, and that's just going off of records, I would say it was either be the Warriors team or the Chicago Bulls team, but I could be wrong.
33 straight games, the Los Angeles Lakers.
Damn,
33.
They won 33 straight games in 1971 and 72 season.
Yeah, damn.
Compiling a season best. That's what they won 69 and 13, and they won the NBA Finals.
33 straight games.
That boy had length on that team. Everybody was over 6'5". The whole team, point guard included, is 6'5". That's when height was important in basketball. You had to be tall. You had to be lanky. Like you remember how in football, whenever the O line and the D line, they was just fat. They just throw them ball in there because they just big. Now them ball got muscles, man.
Yep. And then the second longest was the Warriors in 2015, 2016, 28 game win streak. Miami Heat in 2013 had a 27 game win streak.
Did they win that year? Was that the year the Warriors won?
2015, 26. I think so. Wait, no. That's the year. That's the year Cleveland came back in the finals. That's the year Cleveland came back in the finals that season. Mm-hmm. Houston had a 22 game win streak in 2008. But yeah, about 33. But that's the lowest win streak is 14. And that's a bunch of teams with 14, 15, 16, 17, but 33 ball, that's a long win streak, boy. You gotta be on it. you gotta be on it, brother, to you know what I'm saying? Shit, once you go past 10, once you go past 10 straight games, bro, that's to me, that's big. Because man, that's hard to do, man. That's hard to do, bro. That ain't nothing easy. So that's nothing easy. All-Star weekend coming up next month in Utah.
Trash.
All-Star weekend gonna be in Utah.
That bitch in
That
Utah.
shit going dead.
Who they got performing halftime? Young boy.
I don't
Fuck no.
Hey,
Them boys gonna have Taylor Swift and Elton John.
Hey, but young boy is in Utah, so you never know.
That boy not performing. That man making more money by holding out on a performance than it is to perform. That man got that in the first. Whoever get him to perform, that check he gonna be so stupid. For every year he never performed, he about to get that all back in one show.
Shit, that nigga damn near won almost $1 million probably. 500,000 for sure. The nigga won.
That's just the deposit.
Man, the nigga want 300,000 for a verse.
All I'm hoping for, man, I'm hoping, we can get some, some good. I want to. There's some players I would like to see in the dunk contest. As always,
that is gonna be trash again this year. They turned it. Dwayne Wade fucked it up for everybody.
You know what I'm saying? A few names I would like to see. And I know a lot of other people. A lot of fans would want to see these guys. Ja Morant, like we want to see you in the dunk contest.
Yeah.
I would say I want to see Zion in the dunk contest, but he got to get that hamstring right.
He out of there.
What's another man I would like to see?
Fuck that! I'm gonna go out on a limb. I want to see Giannis in that motherfucker.
Oh, he was in one.
No, I want to see him again. I want to see. I want Giannis to try some shit that's not gonna get him hurt. Like take off from the 3-point line and a little bit in front of the three. Like I want to see him just try. Long like that, that man behind the free throw line. There's no way. There's no way.
And look, Bron, come on, man. Look, you 38,
no. There you go. It's over. It's over with.
Hey, Dwight Howard did it a few. Nah, but I'm bullshit, boy. Of course, Bron not getting in no damn dunk contest. Man.
I think he didn't get in it because, and this is just an opinion. Whatever dunk he would have did in the dunk contest, they would have compared it to Michael Jordan dunk, just off of the strength of that's the only.
I think with Bron, he's a in-game dunker. Like he's an in-game dunker.
You seen that boy pre-game dunk?
So sometimes I be seeing some clips.
Man, that man did some shit one time. You couldn't even see what the ball was at until it was in the net. Like that man would have had fucked up. That man would have had some fight ass. Like real talk. Like I'm not just saying that because that's my ball. Like he got some shit when I had to play. Like what the fuck?
Yeah, man.
It's possible, but that's out of there.
You know what I'm saying? I know I could, I could speak for myself, and I know a lot of other people feel that way too, man. I miss those days of the NBA All-Star weekend where you got to see, the players that you wanted to see in the dunk contest. Is like, I don't know what the NBA has to do to get back to that, but they need to, because the dunk contest, the 3-point contest then took over. Like at this point, and I think we talked about that before, I think at this point they might as well put the 3-point contest last instead of the dunk contest.
We talked about this too. I remember that conversation. I feel like if the players that's going to be participating, you don't know who they are until they're in the dunk contest, they should just do them YouTube dunkers. Because them balls be having some shit like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And like the prize to it, and I mean, it's just a far-fetched. I know it's going to sound crazy, but the person with the best dunk get a 10-day contract on a practice squad or some shit. Or in the G League. Oh no, they can do the G League. They can do the G League. The G League dunk, best dunk. So people can see who because that can put attention towards that. Because people really don't watch those games. Yeah. And they got a lot of talent in those games. So
and I think
that would be
the G. I think they be having their own little dunk contest during the same time. I think
that's what I'm saying. They should just go in and just slide that over, and people could be like, "Oh, that's what team." And then some people probably be put on to some players, be like, oh, "All right," because I mean, you could be man. They got some dunkers out there, man.
yeah, shit. I wouldn't mind seeing Donovan Mitchell back in one. I wouldn't
Yeah, but
mind
that
seeing
man, them people be fucking up the scores, man. They be fucking the scores up, man. We was on the right road to getting it back to where it was supposed to be at, and Dwayne Wade fucking ass fucked it up. Real talk. It was getting to the point to where it was starting to be like, damn, boy, you saw that? And people was actually excited about it. Then he pulled that fuck shit because dude was on Miami. And then that fucked up the whole, like, oh, man, what, man?
Yeah.
So he fucked that up.
Yeah. So yeah, that I'm, waiting to see who gonna all be, in the 3-point contest, the dunk contest. Like I said, at this point, they should put the 3-point contest last over the dunk contest since it hasn't been what it should be. But so hopefully we can get an interesting dunk contest. In Utah. Everybody gonna be cold. It's gonna be full of snow. Gonna be full of snow. So, but I think that's about it, man. With what we had for the night. Go check out a little bit more of this game. Got going on Lakers, Miami on. Go see what's rocking with that. Maybe Bron might put up 40 again tonight.
Yeah. That record, they're closing in on that record slowly but surely. Before you know it, we're gonna be this motherfucker talking about like damn, that boy broke that record.
If that boy keeps scoring like he been scoring, yeah, but that record going down soon.
Yeah. And I think his goal looking at like, fuck it, I'm gonna accomplish that this year. Like, cause it's possible. It's definitely possible.
I think it was like it was going down this season.
I think it was like 25 points a game.
I think, barring, anything happened, an injury or whatever, like the record was was getting broken this season.
Hey, look, I want to ask you this. That record count for that number is only for the regular season, or that's the whole thing?
No, the one, okay. So he already broke the record for regular season and playoff points combined. So this one is just regular season.
Yeah, so just that's what I'm saying. So regular, okay.
Yeah. He already number one on the list when you combine the regular season points and the playoff points. He broke that record already earlier this season. So yeah, that's gonna be crazy. And whenever he do get close to the record, I hope that's a game on TV where everybody can watch. Like
it will be. What you mean? Them people gonna make sure that's on TV. That's not no question. I just hope it's against a team that matters.
Yeah.
Well, somebody was saying if he average out, man, at least to now, when he played it might be towards when he played the Pelicans.
Oh, that's fucked up. Nah, you know what? I'm gonna be real with you. I like the Pelicans. I don't want that on their fucking. That's gonna be forever. That's never gonna go.
I mean, shit, not even that. I look at it like shit. The fans in Louisiana, because I think they play in the Smoothie King, so they get to witness that, man.
I'm gonna tell you. I'm gonna put this on record. If that shit going down in New Orleans, I will be at that game. I'm telling y'all that now. I'm at that game.
Man, you better try.
I'm at that game.
Nah.
I'm thinking about, you read my mind. Like, I might as well go and purchase something, not just to be in the building. Because once I get them, fuck, I ain't gonna lie to you. I'll buy 3 of them bitches, the nose bleeding and my tickets, and then flip them over. Real talk. That's a flip right there, boy. You know how much money you can make off them tickets? You know how much the people gonna pay to get in there?
Hell yeah, last minute, and if it's going down like that, more people gonna pay anything for that.
Oh, what? I'm 1,000 ticket, boy. If you don't want it, nobody gonna sit in that seat. No.
Boss said 1,000 a ticket.
Oh yeah, 1,000, and that's cheap. You know how much them tickets gonna be if that shit fall on that, boy? You ain't gonna be able to get. That's gonna be a playoff ticket. Flow seat type. Them people gonna pay to go see that.
Well, the fucking Saints is out the playoff, man.
Man, fucking Tom bitch ass.
We made a push too late in the season, man.
Too late in the season. We shouldn't have had to push too late in the season. We should have.
Right.
No, shoulda, coulda, woulda.
Nah, yeah, man. If we would have just won out in fucking division games, nigga, that shit like that shit dumb. Like,
hey, so I got a question though. I got a question.
You beat Brady one time, you in right now.
I got a question though.
What's the question?
Who's the starting quarterback now? Like, what you think? If you was the coach, what you would do?
The same fucking person I've been running with all season, nigga.
And that's why we ain't in the. And that's why we not in the fucking playoffs.
Nigga, we ain't losing. Nigga, we wouldn't lose. Nigga, we were losing because the fucking defense was letting these niggas go, nigga.
Man, no, fuck that. Them balls was no. The offense was part of the problem too. You ain't gonna put that on the
defense. The injuries, not the quarterback, nigga. The injuries.
No.
Nigga, the quarterback. Nigga, you can't say it was Dalton. You can't say
offense.
It was
I ain't said it was him. I said on offense.
Yeah, but nigga, Dalton did his part.
That man didn't do what he's supposed. He's supposed to do more. I expect more. I expect more from him.
Man, you crazy.
So we re-signing him. That's what you want.
Fucking right.
Fuck that.
Re-sign him and start him, nigga.
Re-sign
him and start him.
No, I don't like this E. I need that E from 2008. I need that.
Yeah, I like Dalton. I like Dalton when he was in. I like Dalton when he was with the Bengals more than like Jameis when he was with the Bucks. So it won't.
I didn't like. To be honest with you, I didn't like none of them all when they was with other teams.
So what's the difference? What's the difference? They're the same players.
I feel that you got to change it up.
Shit water. Still,
you got to change it.
He ain't do shit in Tampa, and he ain't doing shit in New Orleans.
You got to change it up.
And Jameis ain't changed it up.
He can't. They ain't on the fucking field.
And then the nigga was the starting quarterback for 2 seasons. Oh, he got hurt last season. Oh, he got hurt this season. Oh shit! How many more chances do we need to get? Nigga, this ain't baseball. 3 strikes.
One more.
This ain't baseball, man.
Wait, nope. There's only 2 strikes. There's only 2 strikes.
That's why I said this ain't baseball. This ain't baseball.
I,
so we ain't no third strike.
I'm disappointed in y'all. Because we didn't gave quarterbacks chances. That Aaron Brooks.
Aaron Brooks was a backup himself. What you talking about?
And that man started. That man was out there. That man had
okay, so who you was gonna get? Who you was gonna get to? Who what you gonna do?
Draft something. All them fucking running backs.
Draft who? Name a quarterback that came out. Name. Go look back and look. What good?
You know my internet. You know my internet fucked up. Look it up for me. You know my internet fucked up. Why you gonna do that to me?
What year that was?
That bitch was 2002. I never forget. Hey, 2002. I know that's the start year. That bitch 2001, 2002, somewhere around there. And what quarterbacks was drafted in them years? Because we always had good draft picks.
Okay, right now in 2002. Nigga, you had David Carr, Joe Harrington, Patrick Ramsey, Rohan David. Who? Mm-hmm. Come on, man. Who you gonna take?
I'm taking Carr.
Man, you out of your mind, man. You out of your mind.
What about the next year? Because he started the next year.
Oh my God.
No, then give me the next year.
2003. Carson Palmer, Byron Leftwich, Rex Grossman, Chris Sims.
I take Palmer.
Wallace, Matt Shaw.
I take Palmer.
Baller. Man, you out of your mind. I'm running with Brooks.
I take Palmer. What about the next year? He started again.
How you gonna take Palmer and the Bengals probably got the first pick?
Fuck them all. We need that. Man, you can make it happen. If you can trade away the first pick for the fucking you can trade away a high class running back. I'm still mad about Rick.
Listen, the same way Brooks is it's the same way Dalton was starting. They starting quarterback got hurt and them niggas took the job.
No, that man was given the job. He ain't taking it. They gave it away.
Man.
You know the rule. That man not supposed to lose his job while he was hurt.
Them niggas shit water, man.
And he's supposed to play and then pull him. Look, you fucking up. Get out the game. Got another. We're going this move. That's how that goes.
Water, man.
That's how that go, boy.
I still want to see that dude get another chance.
Who that?
That's me, James. I still want to see him get another opportunity.
Then they get another opportunity somewhere else, man. Not in the fucking back.
Hey, you know the irony of this? This bitch is gonna get a chance somewhere else and fuck us up. Watch.
Get the
and then we're gonna be looking, and everybody's gonna be looking at the screen like, damn, he can do that.
Man.
And then you're gonna have Dalton on the side, just like you say, he doing his thing. I don't think he's doing his thing. Fuck that ball. But he's gonna be doing his thing and he's gonna get blown the fuck out by your ball. Another thing too that pissed me off, fuck, I take Teddy. Give me Teddy. Like, come on, man. The Saints fucking draft.
You're right. Take Teddy. They should have gave Teddy the money before they get Jameis. The money.
That's what I'm saying though. And now and it's just fucking shit. Now look what we stuck with. I would be okay. Teddy had a better man. I'm gonna I ain't getting started. No, what? Fuck it. I don't want to talk about it. Like they say when you're in school, you play. I don't want to talk no more. I don't want to talk no more.
Yeah, man. Let's run the shout outs, man. We can get out.
Yeah. Oh, bet. Shit. That's the first time I said that shit first. All right, bet. Run them.
Yeah, man, you ain't paying attention to the time, man.
No, hey, listen, the time went off. I wasn't tripping, but run.
That's what I'm saying. Why you ain't tripping? We set a time for a reason. You talking about you ain't tripping. We set a timer for a reason. 10 minutes.
I set the time. No, the 10 minutes was gone. The 10 minutes, I was about to give you 20 back, but fuck it, I'm ready now. I'm throttle down, boy. Jig breaks. Go ahead with your shout outs, Cole.
Man, you know damn well I don't go for
man. Shout out above the earth, man. You know, as always, it's cool outside, man. Still winter time. You know what I'm saying? So get y'all merch, man. Stay warm. And just support the brand, man. Shout out to Dignified Administration, man. They got their event this Saturday in Oakland. Shit, man. I was just checking. They got like 5 tickets left, man, the whole event, man. So the event almost sold out. You know what I'm saying? That's a good thing. You know, so again, man, shout out Dignified Administration, man. The celebration administration. This Saturday, January 7th in Oakland, California, man. Shout out to them, man. Like I said, there's a few more tickets left. The event will sell out. So if you just want to support, you could buy tickets. If you know you can't make it, you just want to support, you can buy tickets, man. They got a few left. So shout out Dignified Administration.
Shout out to Trinity Treats, giving you the most delicious treats in the world. Y'all follow baby girl on Trinity_treats with a Z. Shout out to CB3, basketball phenom, young basketball phenom. Follow him on Instagram at the real CB3, all together. Shout out to Dollar's Lemonade, best lemonade in the world. And like I always say, put your lemonade up, let the money talk, and just send me my Cash App. I'll put my Cash App up on the screen if y'all just want to just send it to me, because there's no need to go up against it. If you think that that's not too much, which I doubt that, y'all holler at Zemanades. Got exotic fruit. We got all we got fruit that ain't even been in the stores yet in them things. So shout out to Zemanade with exotic fruit and shit. You even the Zemanade is so fire, you fucking probably can get your Frenchie to drink some of that shit and they buff up. Like, so
Facts,
shout out to Zemanade.
Facts. They got real fruits.
Shout out. Last but not least, Too Much Cycle. Look out for Mardi Gras. And last but not least, I'm sorry, shout out to Macho Trucking. Them boys was just hauling all the referees from the NBA because them boys about to get fired.
Fired. And fired. But as always, man, shout out the whole FOH brand, man. Big ups, big things. FOH Film Productions. Y'all be on the lookout for that new movie. My Ex is My Next, coming soon. Tubi and other streaming sites near you. And if y'all haven't, then y'all go stream Unexpected. FOH Film Production. Over 1 million views on Tubi.
1 million, a million, a million, a million.
Man, y'all keep them numbers rolling up. Y'all keep them numbers rolling up. And as always, y'all follow us on Instagram, Conflict of Sports, Facebook, Conflict of Sports. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Conflict of Sports. Stream us on Spotify, iHeartRadio. And hey, we out here. You all been more Conflict Sports.
Baker, Conflict of Sports.
The Saint the Boot is Eazyana.